Welcome to this commentary. I'm Darlanio, and this game is between Happy and the Little One, also called TLO. It was played on Xelnaga Caverns, and this yellow Terran is Happy, spawning in the upper right corner. The team member of Liquid, the Little One, is spawning as the purple Terran in the lower left corner. Xelnaga Cavern features. There are two Xelnaga towers and a large hole in the middle, which will force the units to go either clockwise or anti-clockwise around this large hole. From the spawning point, there's a wide ramp down to a natural expansion, and through destructible rocks we can get to either a blue mineral expansion here, or blocked by destructible rocks, a gold base closer to the center. There are also a off-path expansion on higher ground here and here. So we have a Terran SCV. Of course it's Terran, since both of these players are Terran. First checking for any proxies and then moving towards the opponent's base. What has happened inside the base? We have a possibly 9 supply standard supply depot. We have the barracks, which usually comes at 12, and a 13 refinery. All this is guesses from my side, since I only saw it on the minimap. Looks like both players have done the same, except that TLO has skipped the refinery, so he is not getting any gas. Both players have upgraded their command center into orbital commands, and both players are therefore able to get emules dropped, which will help in mineral harvesting. We can see that Happy is taking map control with his SCVs, if there is such a thing, and taking the Xelnagas to be able to watch for early aggression, and he will see early aggression coming. Two Marines attacking each other. Here comes an SCV to help out. They're moving back to the Xelnaga, it seems. Two Marines, one on each side, getting killed. I have forgotten their names. There they are. We also see that Happy is soon supply blocked if it doesn't produce one more supply depot. He is building that one, but he's not there. It's finished. Okay, he was producing two. Early encounters with only Marines. We also see that Happy is finished with his factory. TLO has gotten his gas and is producing marauders with the tech lab attached barracks. He has 3 barracks in his base. This is a command center, so Happy is going for an expansion. Why is there no starport? Medivacs would be nice. How is he going to hold back the 2 Marines? Okay, siege tanks. The answer for almost anything. With their range, this will be no problem. I guess. Same range as the Marauders. 7. And no SCVs repairing the siege tank, okay. Happy will lose some SCVs here if he's going to get the Marauders and Marines away from here. Okay, thinking about making a bunker, not doing it. There it goes. Checking out what is happening with 3 SVs, losing 1. Keeping both here at the entrance. Does he have any more troops? He has his siege tank, 1 marine. I better look at the army composition here. Two really small armies, 5 marauders versus 2 siege tanks and 4 marines. You can see that 3 marauders are really badly injured and therefore are hiding out at the gold minerals. The little one is expanding. And he is moving away his barracks from the tech labs. Instead he is building 2 starports. This is scanned by Happy, who is probably not happy to see that 2 starports with tech lab will soon be finished. What will happen here? Any research? Okay, since that was scanned, he is still researching cloaked field, but only using 1 starport. The other one was cancelled. Nothing being trained in the factory. Happy's expansion is in place and is slowly being saturated. We have a few marines and 3 siege tanks in siege mode. Happy placing a few marines up here in case there is an attack by Banshee. He has his engineering bay ready and the missile turrets are now finished. Okay. Siege tank is coming out here. New tech lab. At first this looked like it was going to be a rush game where both players were pushing towards each other. The small battles with only marines in the beginning. And now it has turned into a macro game. We can see that LiquidTLO is expanding to the gold with his 3rd base. And Happy is also building his 3rd base. It's not finished yet. We have a Raven on the board. That will help in finding those Banshees. And this army is moving out. Taking control of the Xelnaga briefly. Pushing LiquidTLO backwards. We can see the Banshee being cloaked over here. And we also see that the group of Marines being destroyed here. Moving back. And since Happy is not able to stop this expansion, he is opening up for his own gold expansion. This base is being moved here. Turrets and sensor tower are being placed. Small attack group here attacking the marine at the Xelnaga tower. Some marauders getting killed. There are siege tanks deployed almost everywhere. Confrontation between them. Some healing and reinforcements coming in. Using scan instead of the Raven to get some hits on the Banshee. Marines, siege tanks and medevacs. What else do Terran player need? There goes the Banshee. Empty bunkers. And we see that TLO is lifting his orbital command. I wouldn't want to lose that either. So okay, what's happening here? Yet another base is being built. We have 3 factories, several barracks, still just the 1 starport, I think. If we look at the army, we can see that purple has 1 medevac, 13 siege tanks, 19 marines, and that yellow has 4 medevacs, 7 siege tanks, 5 now, and 29 marines, 1 Raven. Purple also has a marauder. Not a large difference between them, but I would say that TLO has a small edge right now. We should back up here. Take a look at this engagement that has been going on while I was talking. We can see that TLO was distant mining and his SV got killed. 2 refineries being cancelled, I guess. Meanwhile, this group is attacking. And of course the yellow army is going home, but then it's engaged by these siege tanks. Saving his base just barely. This base is done. This, however, is burning right now, being repaired by the SVs down here. The yellow army is forced to flee, placing some auto turrets. TLO moving this base back to the gold. And this is back at the gold, but this is still under attack. And it looks like these 5 siege tanks will be able to force the retreat of this base once more. Not making it burn or anything this time. The auto turrets are still operational in this area. So how are things going here? 2 factories, building more factory and barracks. You can see this small group retreating or trying to walk around this ledge. Okay, they are probably gonna force the destruction of this fortress, this planetary fortress. All because it can't see up on the high ground, as we can see by this picture. So it's being repaired, but it can't return fire. Siege tanks on the high ground. Of course, killing off a lot, even though he had medevacs here. Okay, now they're being destroyed. This is costing a lot. With the medevac here, he is able to return fire, I think. But not with the fortress, only with the siege tanks. The fortress does not have enough range. A base here. We can see a fight going on here around the Xelnaga Tower. But Happy realizes the situation and surrenders with his GG. Okay. Not a really macro heavy game. We didn't see any really large armies. TLO was prepared for a larger combat with his 196 supply limit, but I don't think any one of the players got close to that. A lot of siege tanks up here, of course, destroyed the planetary fortress here. An attack here forced him to move away from this gold mineral expansion. So Happy were under pressure from not the start, but from maybe 6 or 7 minutes into the game, and then with pressure constantly on, while TLO was able to hold his gold expansion during most of the game, just lifting it off and waiting until situation calmed down. This is first of 5 games, so please check out the other 5 games. Game 2 I will be commenting in just a moment. Okay, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.